And she's new.
Hi, folks. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. As usual, things are going screwy. You weren't even on yet. Alrighty. Okay, Mary Moore, hello. How are you? It's not coming up on my feed yet. I can see it on the other one, but we're starting early. Okay, Allison, Aaliyah, hi. Eric.
Oh, boy.
As usual, people, things are going really strange here. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here. I'm going to do the best I can.
All up, didn't you?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Mary Moore. See you later.
All right.
Hopefully Mary Moore will come over here on this side.
I didn't do it, folks. I really didn't do it.
You messed around with
I didn't touch
Mary
nothing
Moore.
Okay.
That poor Mary Moore is over there all by herself.
Okay, if I can stop laughing here for 5 seconds. Welcome, everybody. We have a lot of new members in. Just to let folks know. When I do these spiritual messages, I don't choose who I read for. Spirit lets me know who I'm supposed to give the messages to. So if I don't get to you, please don't get angry. Stay with us with the different shows. It takes a while sometimes for your spirit loved ones to get to know me before they'll come through. It's not something that I'm doing on purpose. It's just, it happens. So please, okay, stay with us. Friday night circles are wonderful. What?
You happen.
Yeah, I happen. Friday night circles, please come on down and join us. It's a great way to experience spirit communication for yourself for the first time. Please stop making me laugh. It's not nice. They're not going to appreciate it.
I hope Mandy Moore comes back.
Okay.
Please call
everybody. It's not my fault. Blame Michelle. Yell at her. All right.
Not nice.
I'll behave. Okay, let's see what I'm doing now.
Please, Mandy Moore, come over here.
All right. Okay. Wow, there are a lot of new people on here tonight. Again, welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. And messages will start here any moment. Okay.
Mandy Moore.
Is it Lori Lazuski? Hi, how are you? Leave my pen alone. Not you, Lori. Michelle. All right, Lori. For as much as things are going a little crazy here right now, there's a woman that comes in and I have a very serious vibration with her. So it actually just tones me kind of down a little bit, making me behave. I feel love from her, but I feel concern, Lori. Like she's just, she's really been putting a lot of energy out there and she's been waiting for a response from you. I want to say, I feel like a grandmother with her, or possibly like a great aunt, someone related to your grandmother. She's concerned something about living or where you're living. I'm not sure what this is. Are you planning on moving here very soon? Okay, she's showing me changes in a living environment. I don't know if it's moving. I don't know if it's just, painting or redecorating or something that you're doing with the home, but please be careful. I feel, physical issues coming on that are really not necessary, but nevertheless, they're happening. Just be careful. If nothing else, you're overdoing a lot of things, within your home environment, and you just need to slow down a little bit. I hope this makes sense. I'm really not, I'm sure of her energy while she's in here, but I'm not this scattered when I do readings. And it's kind of like a scattered feeling. So it may just be her. Anyway, there's a lot of love coming from her. If any more comes through, I will come back to you. I know I don't normally do that when I'm on these shows, but it's like I feel a need to, and just, there's If something else comes through, Lori, I will let you know. Okay? God bless. Okay. Mary Moore, how are you?
There she is. We didn't lose her. Thank goodness.
All right, Mary. You're asking if the guy you spoke with yesterday was someone from your past. This is going to sound strange, Mary. There's a woman standing here, and she's saying, "Not this lifetime." I don't know. I don't usually deal with past lives. I really don't. I like things more scientifically proven, and anyone that's worked with me knows that. But and that would explain why you have that feeling of you know this person or you have known them. Whoever he is, I do want to say it's someone that's coming into your life on a more regular basis. So just kind of get ready for that. I feel very good with it. I feel for all the uncertainty that's around him and the uncertainty that you're feeling. I don't feel anything negative with him. I don't feel anything that you need to worry about or you need to be concerned about. Just a reacquainting of energies is what I'm getting with that. I think you're going to be seeing this person more in the coming weeks. Not by chance happening, but because the two of you choose to speak more. It's a good feeling. I hope that helps. God bless. All right. Folks, this weekend on Sunday, Michelle and I will both be at the Halloween extravaganza in Syracuse. It's plastered all over Facebook, so you can't miss it. I will be doing readings. Michelle will be doing the healing massage. So come on over, and if you get a chance, you're not too far away, or you live in that area, stop in and see us. Say hi. We'd love to get to know you. Okay. Also share this video, please, as much as possible. The more you share it, the more opportunities you will have to partake in the drawing that we have next Wednesday for a free reading. So, and that's a thank you from us for sharing it so we can get the word out. We just seen tonight that our membership or with our subscribers is at 790. We need to reach 1,000, and we're trying really, really hard to get that. So please check as much as you can or share as much as you can so that people, can subscribe and we can meet those goals, and just it would make things much more comfortable and easier for us. Okay, thank you. Okay, hold on here. Lisa Ald. Hi, Lisa. Wow, I didn't realize you were that far away. Okay. Lisa, as I came to your vibration, there's a man that comes to me, and he's just smiling, and he's kind of that easygoing feeling with him, and he's saying that's okay. She's a ways from here. He says, but I've been away for a lot of years. I feel that this is someone that passed when you were a little girl, maybe even before you were born. I'm not sure. I feel a father's side of the family with him, because you did not know him, or I don't think you would remember him. He's showing me like guitars and different musical instruments. So the music was very important to this man. Would you have any idea who I'm talking about? Lisa, if you could pop up and let me know, it would help. Like I said, even if you didn't know him, family would have been talking about him and his music, and how people would come from all over to hear this man I don't know if it's perform or to play his music. I'm not sure the proper term here to use, but he's saying music got him through some of the worst times in his life. And he's saying that right now you ought to try it. All right, the family was musical. Okay. Incorporate the music more into your life. You know, even if it means dancing like a crazy person around the house when you're cleaning or doing laundry or when you're by yourself. You know, turn the music up, dance, and just let yourself be free a little bit. He's saying you need this. You know, it would just help so much to be able to release some of that energy that's been built up and it's pent up for a very long time. He's saying you have so much to give the world. He says you've got such a beautiful soul. You need to bring it to the people. I'm not exactly sure what he means with that. I don't know if that means on a professional level or a personal level, but he wants you to bring your abilities, yourself, to the people so that they can learn and so that they can enjoy that energy. I hope that makes sense. It tells me there's a lot of, well, you don't have to have rhythm. There's something there that you can do, something that's connected with music in some way that you can do that's going to draw people to you. So the ones that are supposed to be with you, the ones that you're supposed to be helping or working with. You know, it's being a healer, because healing comes in so many different forms. It's not always the laying on of hands. I mean, that's what everyone thinks of at the very onset of it, you know, when you talk about healing. But just remember that we talked about it, please. It's going to make sense, even if it doesn't right at this very moment. Okay? Please just hang on to that and let me know, because I would be very interested in knowing. Okay? God bless. All right. Is it Shayna Khan? Hi, Shayna. Folks, if I mispronounce any names here, please don't shoot the messenger. It's hard sometimes. I guess I just have a hard time with names. All right, Shayna, are you looking for a woman? Because I just see this woman here, and it's kind of funny because she's just going, here I am, I'm right here. Kind of a playful type of energy, and a big, big, beautiful smile on her face. Okay, she hasn't been there very long, but she wants you to know that she's okay, and she's happy. It's like nothing bothers her anymore. For whatever difficulties she had here in this physical world, and I believe it wasn't just physical health problems. I believe she had a hard life, at least emotionally she did. And she just wants you to know that she's okay. You know, when you want to say that, Shayna, say it to her. Use your voice. She can hear you.
She's right there.
All right. Even if you don't see her or you don't feel her, she's right there. You know, our loved ones, the only thing that's left is a physical body, folks. Their energy, their love, that soul,
their spirit,
it's still there. And she wants you to be a part of her life, her new life, as much as she still wants to be a part of yours. But just a whole lot of love coming, and it's just, I get a good feeling with her. I hope that helps. Okay? And she's blowing a kiss. All right. Lori, all right, you're asking how do I know they're trying to connect? Not all mediums work the way I do. I see with my physical eyes. I see when they walk into a room. If I'm not seeing with my physical eyes, I can feel their energy. Every medium works differently. Some mediums, you know, it's only through the clairvoyance and the sensations, the five clairs, it's the sensation and feeling and interpreting on that way. Most times, not every time, but most times I see actually see the spirit that I'm working with. It's very rare that I hear names, and I think that's part of the reason why. Some people work with names and they're excellent at it. They truly are. But I rarely hear names. What usually mine comes through when I work with spirit is because I can see them with my eyes, and I can feel them and I can hear them. But like I said, everybody works differently. So just to let you know. Okay, Kimmy Rackmar. Kimmy, I don't remember the reading or the message, because to be totally honest, folks, I do a shutdown after every message, because if I don't, it would drive me crazy.
You have so many.
You said there's so many that I do. There's just no way that I can physically remember everything anyway. Okay, you said that Jason is still puzzling to me. For some reason, I remember the name, but I want to say it's not necessarily the name. That's why I said it's rare that I hear names. It's not necessarily the name that's important. It's the message that was important. And that name, if it's not someone that you know now, it's someone that's coming into your life that will kind of validate the reading for you or the message work. I don't know. Am I explaining this clearly? When spirit comes in and they give a message, sometimes you question it. You think, I don't know if that's valid. Well, sometimes the spirit will come in and they will tell me who is coming in or give me a name. And when that name is there, that's the validation for you to let you know that, okay, this is actually happening, or this is actually coming to fruition in my life. So don't necessarily focus on the name, but focus with the message itself that came through. Okay? That's more important at this point. I wish I could remember the reading. I don't. But I hope that helped.
It could be a week, couple months, and all of a sudden Jason will pop up, and then she'll be like, "Oh, yeah. This is what she was talking about."
Okay. All right. Where are we here? Wait a minute. Sorry. Is there Charlotte here? I'm hearing it. Someone's. Okay, Charlotte Jones. How are you, dear? When I was moving the screen, I heard Charlotte. So all right, she wants you. A woman here. Very, very strong vibration. Very. Now her, I'm not seeing. I am feeling it, and I get that feeling of someone very powerful within the family, or she was when she was here, which would be like a family matriarch. Was this your mom or your grandmother? Either way, she's here, and she's almost demanding that she wants to speak with you. And speaking with you is not necessarily, having a one-on-one conversation, but more that she wants me to give you the message that there's something going on with the house. You need to let it go. She's saying it's not worth the bad feelings. It's not worth arguing over. Are you aware of what I'm talking about here?
Okay.
Okay. Charlotte, if you could answer it, it'd be really helpful. I know, folks, we're on a 10 or 15-second delay here, so please just have a little bit of patience. Anyway, Charlotte, she wants you to let it go. She says, no, just don't do it. It's not worth it. She says, just get on with your lives, do what you have to do. All right, somewhat well. Okay, she just wants you to get on with your life. She's saying it's not worth the arguing or the bad feelings. She doesn't want that within the family. She says she worked too hard to try to keep everybody in line, and that's her terms, not mine. But there's a lot of love from this woman. Family was everything to her. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense right this moment, please just remember that we talked about it. And folks, this is for everyone. When I say that, I know I've said it in the past before, but I'm saying it again because I know we have new people on here tonight. When I give a message, sometimes you're going to sit there and you're going to say, well, that, I don't know, I don't understand, or that isn't happening right now. What I'm telling you is something is coming, or I'm telling you of a situation that's coming. And when I say, please remember it, it's because time to spirit is not like time as we know it. And sometimes it's very difficult to make that differentiation. Now, when I say please remember it, it's because it's going to make sense. It's going to happen, or you'll become aware of it. And most times you're going to remember as it happens, oh, wait a minute, I was told about that a while ago. Okay, just remember that we talked about it, just because it is going to make sense, even if it doesn't make sense right this moment. I know some people have a problem hearing that, but it's the way it happens, at least with me. Okay, God bless. All right.
Read that.
Someone living at someone else's life from the past. I was told this one. Still no idea what it meant. Wow, Darcy, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the question. When we, I don't know that that's possible. I don't want to say absolutely not, because I don't know everything.
Like,
okay.
I think reincarnation is that.
You know, if someone is talking about reincarnation, yes, that is possible. But again, that depends on where your belief structure is, what you know of your past or past lives. I know that's a very questionable area. I'm not saying it isn't possible, simply because I've had too many experiences, personal experiences, to say that, you know, yeah, I know it is as a possibility. But to say it definitely, I couldn't. I'm sorry. Okay, folks, Thursday nights I am on I Heal LLC on Facebook, and that evening, Thursday evenings for that half hour is also to answer those types of questions, to bring them more into a discussion with the folks that are online at the time. Join me there. I think it would really help you. Okay?
Yeah, there's a lot of good questions here.
All right. Linda, I bet. Yeah, Linda, I bet. Young girl here. I would almost say a daughter or a niece. All I'm hearing is, don't worry, it's going to get better. He just doesn't understand a lot of what's going on. All right, well, anyway, it's a young girl talking. She's not calling you mommy or anything, but just she's coming through, and all she's saying is that it's gonna be okay. Are you having difficulties with a male in your life? I don't know if it would be husband, boyfriend, boss, whatever, because she's using the term, he is just not understanding everything right now. He needs to understand. That's when things are going to calm down and things are going to go better in your life. I feel very young with her, but a very old soul. All right. She just wants you to have patience. She's saying it's not really his fault. He truly doesn't understand everything. And he's just, instead of acting upon information, he's reacting to information. And she just wants you to be patient just a little while longer. Stand your ground, but be patient just a little while longer. Okay? I hope that helps. All right. Speaking of little girl Stephanie, Ireland, I think this is your daughters that are standing here. They're waiting very patiently. One is very outgoing, one is very shy. The outgoing one is like, she's rocking back and forth and bouncing, and she's having a real hard time standing still. And the other one is just standing with her eyes downcast, and it's like she's very, very shy. But they're here. They want you to know they're well, and they miss you. And they're bringing in some type of a cake. Is there some type of a celebration going on? Is it around a birthday or an anniversary or something? Because all I'm hearing is we know about these things too. And the one just has a big smile on her face. She says, she wants you to know that they're aware of the family celebrations, things going on within the family, and they're bringing a cake. They want to help celebrate, or they want to partake in this event, whatever's going on. But just a lot of love coming from them. Okay, God bless. Haven't seen them in a while. It was nice. All right. Excuse me for a moment, folks. All right. Diane Lott. I'm assuming that when you say big brother, you're talking about an older brother, because there is a man that comes in here, but he's not big. I want to say he's average, or maybe even a little bit smaller than the average man in size. Would you know who I'm talking about? Okay. He's here. Something about a shovel. He's trying to tell me about something about a shovel, and he's laughing. Like someone has been doing some work either outside or yard work or something. And they're having a tough time with the soil or the dirt around them. Diane, have you been doing work, or are you having work done on the house outside, like landscaping type work? Because he thinks it's funny. He said, I could have done that in a heartbeat. But I'm here and you're there. He says, so it's not going to happen. A dry sense of humor with him. I get a good feeling with him. Your brother is working on it. Okay. Well, then this is another brother that's just, picking on the other one, because he's saying, I could have gotten through that in a heartbeat. He says, but I'm here and you're there, so it's not going to happen. Just know that he's there. He's enjoying the time. He wants to tell your brother hello, but all right. This man that's talking here says he wants to say hello to his brother, but he knows it'll scare the hell out of him. So he's just kind of laughing, and he says, just remember that I was here. He says, let him know in your own way. Okay? Hope that makes sense. It's a good feeling. All right, God bless. All right. Melissa Marie. Melissa, as your name started to scroll by, there's a woman here and she's doing this. It's like she wants you to know that she's here, but she's being very quiet about it. It's like she wants to surprise you. I get a very fun-loving energy with her. The best way I can explain it is she loved to play when she was here. Even though she's an older woman, she loved to play games with people, whether they were card games or just practical joke type things, mild. But she loved to have a party. She loved to have a lot of people around her and to celebrate whatever the celebration was going on. Melissa, she's saying that you need You need something brought into your life. She's saying you need to change things up in your life, but you have to put on your brave coat and know that you can do this. She's saying that the changes that you're looking for in your life are only going to happen when you take control of it and start making the changes that you'd like. She knows it's scary. She says she had to do it at different points in her life. She knows it's scary, but she also wants you to know that she's going to be here to help you. She said, I would never leave you hanging you out to dry or leaving you on your own. She says, I know it seems like that, but that's not what's happened here. She says, I'm here with you. And she's just very adamantly keeps repeating, I'm here with you. I'm here with you. Don't forget that. Okay, it's just that part of me left, but the rest of me is right here, right by your side. Tremendous amount of love, and I just feel as though there's a lot of very positive energy coming from her. Okay, Tammy, so just to answer the question real quick, yeah, the changes are there. You know they are. But I just want to say, be careful that you don't go too fast. Okay? I hope that makes sense. It's the way it comes in. All right. Okay, no, okay, just Linda M. Hi, Melissa. All right, Linda M. Hunter, are you having problems with your teeth or something? Or your jaw? Because believe it or not, this man was a doctor when he was in the physical world. He was I don't know if he was a dentist or an oral surgeon. Okay, because he's here and he's trying to alleviate some pain or something in your mouth. And he wants you to get this taken care of. Don't let it go. This is really strange. Folks, I've never had this happen before. But Linda, he's saying he took care of you when he was here. And he's concerned that you're not following through on some dental health or something. I've never had a medical doctor do that before. That's interesting. It's a good feeling. I love it when something new happens. But Linda, please get it taken care of. You don't have to deal with that kind of pain. Just a really good feeling. Okay, well, if it's not there now, it's something that's definitely coming. Don't put it off. Please don't put it off. Just take care of it. Okay? This man is here with love. I mean, he cared about you. He cared about your best friend is having horrible pain. Okay. He cares tremendously about his patients, about the people he took care of. But there's something about problems with the jaw. This needs to be taken care of now. Don't let it go. Okay. All right. I hope it makes sense, and I hope you listen to him because it's important, or he wouldn't be here. Okay? All right. It might be for your friend and coming through you because you're here and she's not.
Get to her.
But it's something that needs to be done. Okay? God bless. Is it Joe Firmino? I know I'm not pronouncing that name properly. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say Joe because it's easier for me. Okay? I don't know what it is with airplanes with you, but I want to say get ready to fly. There's a woman that's here, and she's saying it's time to get going. It's time to get things moving. And I believe that you're going to be on a plane here before too long. I feel nothing bad with it. I just feel like it's time. Wherever you are or whatever it is you're doing, it's time to move on. It's time to get things moving in your life. And that's going to mean a change in area or a change in a place where you are. Okay, then do it. Then go. Because you really need, like I said, I'm just seeing the airplanes and I'm hearing it's time to go. The time is now. Don't put it off. Don't second guess it. Just don't second guess anything. Just do it. That's what you need to do because that's it. That's what you wanted. But there's some place that you're going by plane. If you're in London now, you're leaving London. I don't think it's permanently, but for a short time it's necessary. Maybe it's for an education or something, but go for what you're looking for. Don't be afraid. The planes is telling me there's a trip. It may not be something that you're planning on right now, but it's coming and it's there and it's time to go. I keep seeing you meeting someone else at the end of this plane trip. It's not like you're going for a long time or permanently. It's just you're going for a little bit. It's like an interruption in your life. And I don't feel it's something that you can put off. It's not something that you can say, oh, I'm not going to be bothered with that. All right, it sounds crazy, but remember we talked about it because it's going to make some sense to you. Okay? All right. Is it Karen Bassett? Hi, Karen. Karen, do you have a very large family? Not only here living, but I want to say in spirit. It's like you have a lot of people in spirit here. And I feel like a very large family with them. And the message that I'm getting is simply, Karen, don't worry, we're all together here. And we'll be here when when everybody else comes over, one generation after the other. They're saying that it's almost like they're saying that their lives go on. They shed the physical cloak and the family and the love, and it continues on the other side. Is this something you've been questioning for a while? Because it's almost like a teaching or an affirmation of what's going on around you, and they want you to know that it's never truly over. There's primarily a woman that comes in, and I believe that this is a mother or a grandmother, definitely a mother side of the family with this. And I want to say she's the most recent of the ones that have passed in the last couple of years. She wants you to know that she's well. She thinks of you often. And she comes to visit you quite a bit too. You may not be aware of it, but she most definitely does. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Just when you think of her, just tell her you love her and that you miss her because she hears you. Okay? Blessings, dear. Excuse me for 1 minute, folks. For those of you that do live in the area, we have Friday night circles, spirit communication circles here in St. Johnsville. It's open to the public. It's only $10 a person to come and sit in the circles. If you've never sat in a circle before, it doesn't cost you anything, but you're welcome to come on down, and it's at 7:30 in the evening. You can private message either myself or Michelle, and we can get you the information. Also, this Saturday night, we are having one of our satellite circles. We will be in Ballston Spa at 20 Malta Avenue, and that's at 7 p.m., and that's $10 a person as well. Let's see, Sunday we will be in Syracuse. And please, folks, share this video. We are up to 790 people. We need the subscribers because we need to get to 1,000, and anything you could do to help us would be greatly appreciated. So share the video. Next Wednesday, we will be pulling the name for the winner of the free reading, a full reading, whether it's by phone, if you're at a distance from me. If it's by, I can still do the reading by phone, or we can do it in person, however you like. But that's as a thank you for just sharing the video. Okay. All right. Where are we going here? Valerie Ellerby. Hi, Valerie. Valerie, do you sing a lot? I don't know that it's, like, professionally or anything, but it's like you sing a lot. You you like hearing music. Because there's a woman and a man here. I believe they are like grandparents. They're elderly. They were when they passed on. And they're smiling. They like it when you sing. They're saying, okay, but Valerie, what they're saying is when they hear you singing, it's like it reminds them of when they were here, and it just brings back a lot of fond memories. And they're glad to hear the singing. They're glad to hear the music. It means a lot to them. I feel that they visit often because you're feeling things in your home being moved around. They're just doing that because they want to be remembered. All right. I like I said, I believe this is grandparents. He was a bit of a jokester when he was here. He loved to make people laugh. He loved to get people going. And she was always, oh, stop that, behave. It's kind of like the classic grandparent type role, or at least as I remember it anyway. But just a lot of love and laughter coming from them, and they're saying, just keep up the singing. They really, really enjoy it. Okay? God bless. Denise LeBombard. Okay. It's children. You're in an area where there's just a lot of children in spirit. Sometimes, folks, children are just drawn to you, depending on who you are and what you do for a living, who you are within the family. Some children are just drawn to you for whatever reason. They're missing their own parents, they're missing their own families, and they're just getting to know people and know their energies and what they're capable of. It's nothing bad. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's just tell them, behave. If it's making you uncomfortable, tell them to behave. Be nice about it. They'll listen and they will respect your wishes. Okay? Or you could just, say, what do you want to do? Do you want to play? What do you want to do? Do you want the room? Talk to them the way you would any other child around you. You'll be able to understand more of what it is. Okay? God bless.
Is anyone related to her?
Okay. I don't feel it's anyone that's related to you. If that's what you're looking for, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling a physical connection on any way, or a biological connection. I just feel like they're drawn into you. Do you teach by any chance, or have you taught before? Denise, do you teach? Or have you in the past? Okay. Well, like I said, they're drawn to you. They like you. They want to spend time with you, and they love to tease. Children love to tease. I don't care what age they are. So just speak with them the way you would any other child here in the physical world, and they will listen. They will respect your wishes. But with any child, okay.
Yeah.
Well, as with any child, though, make sure you take the time just to allow them to express themselves, because there's nothing negative. They're not a negative entity on any level. They're just children, okay? And they're not here to hurt anyone. Okay, God bless. Denise, if it is someone that's related to you, they're not making that connection known to me. I'm sorry if that upsets you, but I can only give you the way it's given to me, and these children aren't telling me of a connection to you, just that they really, really like being with you. Okay. That's very possible. It's very possible. Just friends that he has. Was your son very fair-haired? Because there's a little boy that just kind of stopped for just a moment, and he smiled, and very fair hair, light eyes, and fair hair. Okay, I gotta let it go. All right.
Yes.
All right, that probably was your son. He didn't tell me that. Like I said, when we were talking about it, he just stopped for a moment and looked up and just smiled. A little bit of a heller. But I like that in kids. Okay. All right. Ann Johnston. Ann, there's a young woman that comes in, but she's dressed in older style clothing. Something like from the 70s or 80s, that time era. I almost want to say it's a younger woman, but it's like she's wearing the micro mini skirts, that, 60, 70 time period. I don't know how she passed, but Anne, she's saying you can talk to family and they'll tell you who I am. They remember me well. I believe this is a relative of yours. You may or may not have known her. I don't know. She's not telling me that. All she's saying is just popping in to say hi. Let everybody know I'm still around. She's telling me her life wasn't easy when she was here. I really don't want to get into it, but anyway, she's here. She wants you to know that all those problems are gone. And she says she can enjoy life once again. Life as she's living it now. She says there's no more of the problems that she had here. I hope you know who I'm talking about, Anne. She's showing me a group of people, a picture of a group of people standing in front of an old church. And she's saying that's me, and she's down on the end of the picture. As I'm looking at the picture, it's the left-hand side of the picture as I'm looking at it. It's a group of people standing in front of an old church. I believe that, all right, maybe it is your cousin, but she's saying you have pictures of her. And she's showing me this one particular picture. There is a group of people, and she's the young woman that's down on the end, as I'm looking at it, on the left-hand side. Okay? Thanks. All right, wow, we're running time, huh? Okay, folks, please share the video as much as possible. Let people know that we're here and what we do. I do this because I love it. I love working with spirit, which is why I don't charge for it on these shows. However, we do take donations, and they're all greatly appreciated. It's going to take us a very long time to get a brick and mortar building the way we want for our classes and so forth. However, um, they are coming together. We are going forward. Having the 1,000 subscribers here would help us in a great big way. But in the meantime, if anyone is interested in the area, the psychic development and mediumship classes will be starting very soon, and they will be on Saturday evenings. It's for 10 weeks. The price is $20 a week. So if you're interested, again, text either myself or Michelle Forsey, and we'll get you all the information you're looking for. Thank you for being with us tonight. I hope we see you again tomorrow night. I will be on I Heal LLC to answer questions of a learning situation. All that's needed for mediumship classes, Linda, is an open mind and a willing spirit to learn. And that's the truth. I can't teach you to be psychic. You already are. I can teach you how to fine tune those gifts so you can use them in a positive manner. What I teach is mediumship. But there's nothing I do here that everyone else in the world is capable of doing it too. The difference is the education and knowing how. And that's part of what I do is when I'm teaching is to get other people to open up, because I can't even begin to express what a comfort it is in my life to be able to speak with spirit, to be able to help others understand that, there is no death, there's only change. But I will leave that for now. God bless. Hopefully we will see you all again. If I didn't get to you tonight, I apologize. Please stay with us. Again, I do it as spirit comes to me. So have a great week, folks.